these people are really good, their channel. But, like, the stories are sad. Look, why can't I do anything right? Their stories are sad. So I've watched a lot of psychics cover this story, a lot of channelers from around the world. And the general consensus is that, yes, she was taken for sexual reasons, that she's already dead, and she's in the ocean somewhere off the coast around there. And the general consensus is that they are going to find her. There's my artwork, you guys. So I'm going to do a card reading on it because I just want to see. It's been a long time. Yeah, 15 years, you guys. And she's, look how cute. So I've worked on, you guys, a number of real life, in real life, that people have hired me. And so far, every one I've done has been accurate. And just for privacy reasons and personal reasons, I don't talk, I don't make videos about it. But there are some interesting things I would like to make videos about in regards to murders in Nova Scotia. That's for sure, because we got some really high numbers, but there's no reason for it. And I'll have to make a video because, you know, our CMP from Nova Scotia went to New York. She partook in a program that they used art students to solve cold cases, and they solved 95% of the cold cases. And that was somewhere in New York that RCMP took place in that program. So why can't they do an arts program like that here? So you see, they squash everything, and that's why people need to be more involved. But, you know, I'm always saddened that enough people don't come together to combat these things, because people leave them in the hands of agencies, and it needs to be a group effort, because it needs to have eyes on it at all times, you know. Anyways, so the Madeleine McCann murder. Let's see what the cards tell me. The general consensus is eventually that is going to be solved. So what the cards, will it ever be solved, is what I will ask first. Will the Madeleine McCann murder ever be solved? I think it already is. The issue is, it came out upside down, and it gave me kind of the chills, because I saw this. I didn't really see this. This one doesn't give me the chills. I like a newt. To me, a newt is good luck. What caught my eye was the skull. And, you know, the pentagram. And there is talk that it was connected. So there's a time frame on this. And it was interesting because I mentioned the time, and this article mentions the time. I know a lot of psychics do readings on this. And the last I heard was they had wrapped up her body and threw it like off the coast, like off a boat, but close enough to the shore. So they're talking about the time and ritual. There's an urgency to this right now. Why the urgency? Newt, because she's decomposing. Why the urgency? Why? Why the timing? Yeah, moth is about death. Caution. Again, my eye comes to the pentagram. Pentagram. The ritual abuse. It's all about death. Okay, I'm going to ask the tarot what happened to Madeleine McCann, and will she ever be found? Because I don't know. To me, the orange of Halloween, this time of year, there's a caution in getting involved. There's an urgency. Okay, what happened to her? And will it ever be solved? And I keep getting the thought that it already is solved. The issue is it not in that it's not solved. It's the cover up. Okay, what happened to her? Urgency and caution. You see the water thrown into the water, you guys. It came out reversed. Threw her in the water. And for me, the urgency is that the decay. It's too late. And you can clearly see it's a little girl. This would be her age now. Okay, will this ever be solved? Will it ever be officially solved? You see, we get these ambiguous cards, and a connection gives me a connection to Halloween. It gives me a connection to ritual. Gives me a connection that there's a caution around this. There's a danger. Will it ever be solved? Somebody has the keys, you see, but when you get the moon, you're getting a lot of hidden. But like I say, it's already been solved. People know. That's the purpose of the key. That's the purpose of her. To me, the light is showing you the way. But there's darkness in this. There's a dark side that people don't like to face. And here we got the pentagram here. Again, you see? But we also get the image of somebody who's maybe the sheriff, the gatekeeper. It's very interesting, the keys and the badge, the pentagram, or is it a badge? She's in interesting costume. To me, the light is not for showing her the way, it's to lead you the way. But will people venture there? So it's already been solved, you guys. People already know the truth. Psychics have already answered this, but it's the reason why people don't get involved, why it's not being solved, is because who's involved and what was involved. And this is telling me ritual. This is telling me it won't be officially solved because they won't be able to get the body unless they did it now. There was an urgency to this, but there's a reason why people are covering it up. There's a bigger picture. They're afraid of the rituals and the dark side that's involved in this that you saw in the moon card. So, in my view, it's already been solved, and the cards are saying that this is a cover-up because that's what they do with these ritual situations and large scale, you know what. Peace out.